Welcome, everyone, to a brand new story. Today, we're diving into a world where silence isn't golden. It's a terrifying, all-consuming void. Imagine a universe built from code and data, now collapsing into chaos. This is the story of Echoes of Silence. Our journey begins in a digital realm tearing itself apart. Pixels storm across an empty void, and lightning made of pure code flashes ominously. The very fabric of this reality is fractured, with broken fragments of the world floating in the air like digital debris. At the center of this maelstrom stands a lone figure, our hero, Kael. He's clad in battle-worn armor, its plates cracked and scarred. His eyes burn with an unwavering focus, but his mouth remains still, unmoving. A system message flickers into view. Audio channel, offline. Another follows. User vocal DATA null. Kael's world is one without sound, one where his own voice has been erased. He tightens his grip on a unique weapon, a glowing blade that is half steel, half pure code. Beneath his feet, the ground splits open, revealing a vast, endless digital abyss. There's no hesitation, no fear in his posture. Without a word, without a sound, Kael leaps forward, plunging into the void. We emerge from the darkness to a silent sunrise over Ethereum, a once great city now fractured and unstable. Towers flickering and out of existence like ghosts in the machine. The only sound is a faint, almost imperceptible hum of static in the air. Kael walks through the desolate streets, where ghostly holograms of people appear for a moment, then vanish. They are corrupted data, fragmented memories of a time when this city was alive with sound and life. Kael stops before a massive, broken screen. Its surface flashes with a stark, repeating message, error, world sound system corrupted. This is the heart of the problem, the source of the silence that plagues this world. Kael kneels, placing a hand on the cracked earth. In response, glowing lines of code ripple outward from his touch, like a stone dropped into a still pond. A faint hint of color returns to the desaturated area around him. He stands again, his posture resolute. He is a silent guardian in a silent world. It feels as though the world itself is holding its breath, listening for something it can no longer hear. Suddenly, a deep vibration shudders through the city. The buildings themselves twist and bend, their code warping as they transform into monstrous shapes. These are the glitched beasts, creatures born from raw noise and digital distortion. They are the sound of this world made manifest, but trapped in silence. They roar, their mouths open wide in aggression, but no sound escapes. Their fury is a silent, terrifying spectacle. Kael braces himself, his blade igniting with a brilliant blue glow. This is his purpose. He charges. The fight is a deadly dance of silence and light. He dodges a massive claw, sliding gracefully under a beast's sweeping strike. He vaults off a crumbling wall, using the disintegrating environment to his advantage, and drives his sword deep into a monster's chest. It doesn't scream. It explodes in a shower of red code and vanishes. Another beast lunges, and Kael parries its attack with impossible speed. He spins in a fluid, circular arc, his blade a blur of light, deleting the creature's head in a burst of data shards. He lands silently, the last of the glitched beasts disintegrating into nothing. System messages appear before him, enemy deleted, followed by zone stabilized. Kael calmly wipes his blade on his gauntlet and looks up at the quiet, broken skyline. The silence feels heavier now, more profound. It's in this moment of stillness that a small, floating AI orb materializes before him. It's Pico, a little sphere of soft white light. PICO's voice is glitchy, a digital staccato that cuts through the silence. Are you another survivor? Kael doesn't answer. He simply tilts his head, his expression unreadable. Pico scans him, its light flickering as it processes the data. Vocal system, disabled. You can't speak. Kael gives a single, slow nod. Pico seems to process this, its light pulsing thoughtfully. Then, it says, its glitchy voice filled with a strange new hope. Maybe your silence is exactly what we need. This is a fascinating twist. Kael's inability to speak, his defining characteristic in this silent world, might actually be his greatest strength. United by a shared goal, Kael and Pico travel together across the collapsing landscape. They navigate a world where entire chunks of the city float like islands in a digital sky. Their destination is a towering monolith that pierces the clouds, the Ether Signal Tower. This is the source of the corruption, the epicenter of the world's silence. As they stand before it, PICO hovers near Kael, explaining the mission. The tower's core is bleeding code. It buzzes. The corruption is coming from inside. We can't fix the world. We can't bring back the voices and the music without restoring the sound stream. Kael understands. He doesn't need words. He gestures with his hand, a subtle but clear sign. Lead the way. Together, the silent warrior and the glitchy AI enter the tower, ready to face the heart of the silence. Inside, the tower is a labyrinth of corrupted data and unstable platforms. The air crackles with raw, uncontrolled energy. Here, the silence is different. It's not empty. It's oppressive, filled with the ghosts of sounds that should be. They encounter new enemies, audio phantoms. These are ethereal beings made of distorted sound waves, trapped between existence and deletion. They attack not with claws, but with waves of pure static that disrupt the very code of reality. The battles are intense. Kael's silence is his shield. The Phantom's attacks are designed to overload audio sensors, to deafen and disorient. But Kael has no audio sensors to overload. He moves through their attacks, his focus absolute, his blade singing its own silent song of deletion. Pico assists him, creating shields of stable code and highlighting weak points in the Phantom's forms. They are a perfect team, the silent warrior and his vocal guide. As they ascend higher, the corruption grows stronger. They begin to see fragments of the past glitching memories stored within the tower's data stream. Kael sees a holographic memory of a woman singing, her voice beautiful and clear, before the image dissolves into static. For a moment, a flicker of something sadness perhaps crosses his face. Pico catches this. You remember, it says softly, you remember what the world was like, with sound. Kael looks away, his hand tightening on his sword. This isn't just a mission for him, it's personal. Finally, they reach the tower's core. It's a colossal, pulsating orb of chaotic energy, bleeding red and black code into the world. Guarding it is the source of the corruption, the Warden, a massive glitch beast woven from the stolen sounds of the world. It is a symphony of silent screams, a cacophony of voiceless roars. This is the final boss, the gatekeeper of sound. The battle is cataclysmic. The Warden unleashes waves of silent destruction, erasing parts of the arena, trying to delete Kael from existence. Kael, with PICO's guidance, fights back with everything he has. He uses the environment, his agility, and the pure power of his code-infused blade. He's not just fighting a monster, he's fighting to reclaim the voice of his world. In a final, desperate move, Kael channels all his energy into his blade. It shines with a brilliant, blinding white light. He charges, breaking through the Warden's defenses, and plunges his sword into the heart of the corrupted core. The world holds its breath. For a moment, there is absolute, perfect silence. And then, a sound, a single, pure musical note echoes through the tower. The Warden shrieks, and this time, the sound is real, a deafening roar of agony and deletion as it dissolves into countless particles of light. The corrupted code recedes. The core stabilizes, its chaotic red glow replaced by a soothing blue hum. Color floods back into the world. From the city below, a gentle hum rises, growing into the murmur of wind, the distant echo of life. Sound is returning. Kael stands tall, his armor still fractured, but his purpose fulfilled. Pico zips around him excitedly. You did it. You actually did it. Kael looks at his hands, bent out at the healing city. He slowly opens his mouth, as if to speak for the first time. The screen cuts to black just as he takes a breath. Will his voice return? The world has its sound back. But what about his silent hero? And that's where we'll leave it for now. What an incredible journey. A world without sound is such a powerful concept, and Kael is a truly unique hero. His silence isn't a weakness. It's his strength, his identity. I'm so excited to see where this story goes next. What do you guys think? Will Kael ever get his voice back? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.